Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And today we're going to be talking about our oil system. What's wrong with these swingers pumping stations there? They look weird. Okay. From this side, they look like they're glitching or something. I thought the game is gonna crash. I thought I was having a seizure or something. Right, so we have a discussion in the comment section about what is the best way to set up your oil import-export. I think, well, let's say this. Some of you guys suggested, suggested also that, only suggested that we should consider exporting our excess production. Yes, that's perfect. That's understandable. But how do you export the excess production? I'm not sure if I'm getting this correctly. It might be wrong, but what was suggested is to have a distribution office, and then through distribution office distribute the over 90% of our production. So let's say that all of our oil production goes from refinery to these three storages. Okay, we got that part. Let's see if we have everything correct here. Road, Murmansk. I'll put buses just in case. Oh, Red Star Legion. Sorry. Let's go first. Red Star Legion. We should have few technical services. Right. We have the few technical services. One on this side of the city. The other one is on this side of the city. Technical services are here. These are the biggest ones we have. And they should be cleaning the streets around Babushkino. They are... one of the streets, as far as I can see, is not clean, but let me just check what is the coverage of these technical services. 3 kilometers, it is under their coverage, but obviously they have too much work and they can't clean it properly. But that's fine. I can see the problem here, and I will do this. I'm gonna do this in a way that you guys gonna like that. Right. So let's see if we. Oh bollocks. Here we go. Haha! Winner, chicken dinner. Footpath, finish the road. We have 1, 2, 3. There we go. All three of them can change their homes. Yeah, they're going. And they're gonna start cleaning these roads from this side. Let me see. 1 kilometer. Don't clean mud roads. Go to 3 kilometers. And we're gonna have space for another one. I'm gonna do that later. You guys also suggested the big modded station for fuel loading. Yeah, I was looking for that. I can't find it for some reason. If you know the exact name for this, so this is a joke. I mean, like we talked about, is that this loading station, it's not realistic because it's really small, and you have to fill each individual tank, and realistically it would, like, it's not realistically large or small or whatever. But so I would like to have something larger. I don't see the point. I don't see why we don't have like large station. You can see the humps here. You can see the hump. Like, why is it there? Why can't we just have straight lines here? We can see even here, you can see the hump. It swings in this direction to the left, and then swings to the right a little bit, and then again to the left. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't mean these little humps that are multiple of them. I understand this is just the texture. I mean the railroad. The railroad is not straight. It's not straight. You can see that it's not straight, and it should be straight or bent in one position, but it literally it goes left and then dips into the right hand side, and I would say potentially goes back to the left. But and it was straight. It's absolutely straight, and it doesn't go straight. I don't know. That doesn't matter. This is the OCD moment. I don't have OCD. I'm sorry if I'm dismissing people who do. Right. So. We need people to work here, that's fine. Let's finish this pumping station. So, pumping system. So, the suggestion I got is to have all the fuel, all the oil, bitumen and fuel stored in, let's say, our main distribution system. So let's say that this would be it. Okay, so how do you export the excess? The excess suggestion, at least how I understand it, it doesn't have to be, I might be understanding it wrongly, it wouldn't be the first time. Just follow what Mr. JP says in the comment section, you're gonna see that I don't listen and I don't pay attention. But if we store all of our products here, how do you export the excess production from here? So I don't think it would be reasonable to build a distribution office and access over 90% of this product. Why? Because we have perfectly healthy pumping system which is built exactly for that, to have the less trucks on the roads, and the speed by which they're going to be transporting this oil, it's literally going to be a bottleneck of the whole system. So I kind of excluded this like permanently. Second. Because I kind of think that this is going to create in the long run a bottleneck. Of course, we should have large tanks, but if we have a lot of ships exporting this, I don't think we're going to be able to load all like ship with trucks. It doesn't matter how many trucks there are, they're going to be loading, unloading, loading, unloading. You're going to have loading station here and then loading station wherever we build tanks for export. Let's say that this is for ship export. It's not, but this is for ship. I don't, if that's so, I don't like it. I don't like that distribution offices with tanker trucks are involved within the refinery area, within the fuel production area. It makes little sense. I think we should use pipes. I understand that you cannot pipe 90%, over 90% to other storage. I understand that this is not a possibility, but I would like to think about workaround. So workaround in this case, at least what I think, let me try to explain my point of what I think we should do here. I'm not saying that this is right, I'm not saying that this is any act of genius or whatever. It's just what I would like to do here. So I would like to have all the oil go into central storage. Which one pump is gonna pump it towards the central storage of oil for oil consumption, as oil for power plants, chemistry, whatever, even export, doesn't matter. I would like to connect it here. Okay, so then I would have the central oil storage go back to the central oil storage, connect it to refinery. From the refinery, I would like to connect it to temporary storage, also known as export storage, and then everything that is stored in here will automatically, straight away, in a blink of an eye, be transported to our domestic consumption storage. Okay, once these storages are full and our trains cannot take anymore, the overflow will stay in these two tanks, and this overflow, whatever is in these two tanks, because bear in mind that initially everything that is put in these tanks will straight away be transported to our domestic consumption. And once domestic consumption is full, excess will be stockpiled here. And this excess, whatever is here, we will have, I don't know, 3, 6, 9 ships constantly exporting whatever is here. It could be minuscule small amounts, it could be that we're not going to produce enough, doesn't matter, but everything that is in these tanks would be exported. This way everything would be connected with pipes. This way we would have everything that is produced will be stored for domestic consumption. Only whatever it's not stored in domestic consumption tanks will stay in these export tanks. After all of them are full, including oil, bitumen, fuel, everything is full, then we will have excess stored here. Now, I can see one little downside is that if the ship is in a harbor, what will be filled first? Domestic storage, or will it first fill the ship? Probably we can set in the pumps. In pumps we can probably set, let's see here, priorities. No, we can't. That's only for conveyor belts. Actually, that might not be true, because this is 3 into 1. There's no priority to get in, there's only priority to get out, I think. So let's see if we have 1 into 3. That would be on this side somewhere. So we have 1 into 3. Yeah, we have priorities here. So we can set priorities for our fuel, where the fuel is going to go first, where the crude oil, bitumen and fuel will go first, into the internal consumption tanks or the ship, the docks. So this is my plan. I would like to, I think I don't want to use enormous amounts of trucks, that being more than one, to transport oil from tank to tank. I understand this over 90% would work perfectly. It would work perfectly. Every single drop over 90% will be put in the trucks and then transported to our export storage, wherever we built the one, into our export storage, and it would work like a charm. But it makes little sense for me to have like highly developed refinery and then have some vehicles driving around from one tank to the other, when we can just build few meters of pipe. I understand that pipe doesn't work as as good as the over 90% distribution office would, but I really don't want to do this. Like, it just makes little sense for me to buy, you know, tens of trucks just to transport from literally this tank to this tank, you know, and build two distribution. I might be understanding this wrongly. Heads up, maybe I don't understand. Maybe I'm totally seeing this wrong way. But if this is so, if I'm supposed to build a fuel loading station here and then connect it, the road loading station, whatever it's called. If we are supposed to build this here and then the same thing next to the other tank, and then just transport from one place to the other, just to have, you know, perfect setup, perfect numbers. Visually, that would be. I would know it was there. I wouldn't like that. I don't think that's the best way to do. Initially, because I will continue doing what I'm doing now, we can disconnect two systems and then put a road cargo station. We can claim a little bit more of the area here and then have road cargo station for our trucks to deliver here. We can have this other setup as well. For example, I can put a road cargo station here and then a road cargo station for oil loading here, and then they can transport it from place to place. But we're gonna do that if I didn't understand it well. Right, coffee time. So it's 9:06 in the morning, where we are not really starting this. It's already 12 minutes of me ranting about. I will leave this unfinished. I might start with the railroad construction. Where are you? Oh, right, a hospital. This is a weird one, going from Whaletier to capital city area for the taking prisoners, taking patients. Right, so we needed this, and then I'll cancel these, and I'm gonna go and try to build 1, 2, 3. All right, I have to start from somewhere. Let's start from 1, 2, 3. Get it up the height, go across the road, and then go on this side. It's too much. It's too much. We need to go back. Let's try to here, and let's rebuild it one more time. This is the middle one. Okay, it needs to go through the middle. I would like it to be. Why can't it be nice? Why can't you be normal? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'll make you work. I'll make you work. Okay, this looks like it's better. I want them to be at this. Forget. Wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not fine there. Which one is missing? Ah, right. It's not fine there because there's no pipes there. Okay, let's see if we can get these pipes built. Oh, no. Go back. There we go. Okay, let's try to build. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, now again we have a pillar in the middle. I don't like that part. We'll see if I can. Let's see. We need to go over here, and then I need to connect it to this. 1, 2, 3. That will be the second one, and 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the road a little bit across, and then let's try to swing it into place. This is not good. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Let's see. All the way here. That's fine, and then connect it over here. I don't like it a little bit. It's like. This is nice, and why can't you be connected anymore? Overlaps with existing construction. Okay, that's fine. This one can be on its own. Okay, that's fine. And then I would like to finish these. Of course, the first one doesn't have to be. It has to be only 2, like here. Oh, Whoa, 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 whoa. Again changed? What the hell? Okay, I don't even know if we can do this. I mean, like, if we can make these pillars be in the same place. I don't even know if this is possible. Maybe like, as we extend it, maybe they just go crazy, you know. So, because they are dancing around. Let's see. Okay, you know what? This one needs to go here. This one needs to go here, that's fine. The middle one needs to go 1, 2, 3. And then connect it here. And then go all the way. Let's go parallel. All the way here, all the way across to the street, and then down. Sure. I can deal with this. I think this is okay. I think it looks decent. The only thing I don't like is these pillars not being parallel to each other, but looks like they have a mind of their own. Unfortunately, I think this is also something that can be improved for all of us who pretend to have OCD, to have this nice and straight. No, I just would like this to be nice and straight. And it's not. But it doesn't matter. Okay. So this would be the pumping station that would be supplying the main domestic consumption. So all of these pumps should work at 100% or yada yada yada. Okay, so continuing on, we need to have input here. We're gonna need another pumping station. So what I'm gonna do now is set this for construction because I think it's next to perfect, the pinnacle of our society. We have some people being delivered here. Oh, they're finishing this. This is gonna be done in seconds. Perfect. Get more workers. More workers. Okay, 63. Perfect. Perfecto mundo. This is gonna be done so we can continue working. They can continue working on the roads. Elsewhere, you can see Capital Road is working on this one. Perfect. Okay, so one other thing you guys mentioned in the comment section is that our heating plant doesn't have power. No. Our heating plant has power. So it's not an issue with the heating plant having power or not, because this is complicated. I think I understand the setup of the electrical system, what we did initially. Yes, I think initially power plants were set up to distribute electricity locally, and then once the power plant doesn't work, your system doesn't work. You should never connect your power plants locally. You should never connect your power plants to distribute electricity directly to the system. So never do these things. You see this and this. Don't do that. Why? Because this is without power supply. Because this power plant doesn't work, the shipyard doesn't work. This is not how you should set up things. Every power plant needs to go to the system, period. Just to the system, no locally. Don't try to do anything locally when people are involved. We do have one power plant that is distributing locally. That would be this one next to the steel mill. It is connected to the rest of the system as well, but it's depending on local. Well, the main is like local here. I don't think we have steel mill connected from the outside. I don't think we have high voltage power cables or substations in a range of the steel mill, so if... What? Missing iron? Okay, that's strange. Doesn't matter. We'll handle this now. So we don't have any power plant that is only distributed locally. Even in Galask, where we started with the power plants, none of them were built. I tried to do it. I know that this one, I think, had a couple of these local being to the train system. So this was connected to the train system, but always when you build a power plant, do not connect it to your city, do not connect it power plant from here to a transformer. No. Connect it directly to the grid. So the best thing would be to have as many connectors it has to the grid. Well, what is the capacity of a power plant? In this case would be 12 megawatts, and it has two different connections. The best thing would be to have, let's say, two 5 megawatt cables connecting it to 2 points in the network. One of them is probably going to be the closest one, not the transformer station, but the switch, for it to supply where every other power plant is supplying first and foremost, first and the only place. So this power plant is not supposed to supply power to the Galask, but it's supplying power to the grid. Galask will get power from this power plant, but this is not the point of this power plant. The point is to supply electricity to the grid. And this is this is the same thing I did here with this heating plant. This power plant has all of its electricity through these high voltage power cables, not these 10 megawatts, which we're going to remove now, but this big 18 megawatts. It's connected to the grid. It's connected to the grid first and foremost through here. So we have a switch over here and then switch over here, which is connected to back to Galask, to here to Murmansk, and do we have anything else? And yes, and then goes to Whale-Tier. So first it supplies to the grid, and then Whale-Tier gets its power to the grid. Why is this important? Is because of this. If this power plant stops working like it did, the Whale-Tier is going to have power. And it's the same thing we did here with a heating plant. This heating plant, because power plant is not working, is not affected because it has electricity. We can unpause this. You can see that the supply of electricity to heating plant is constant. Unfortunately, because of the low amount of workers we have in Galask, we have a people supply issue to heating plant, to this heating plant in Whale-Tier, and we still didn't resolve the issue with people not working here. We do have several buses going from Whale-Tier delivering people here, but they're always empty because people are trying to survive. We have a bus line from Galask supplying people to the heating plant, but this is also not enough because Galask doesn't have workers to spare. And often when the bus comes and picks up workers to take them to Whale-Tier heating plant, there's not enough people there. Because if we go and check, we have 79 unemployed people in Galask. With 5,500 people, this is not enough. Those people are working in food industries, they're working in meat industries. So what we're gonna do now is try to create one more line to supply people from the city that supplied most of the workers for the rest of the Republic, and that's Murmansk. Murmansk used to supply and is supplying workers everywhere. Firefighters in Nisesberg, power plant workers in 18 of industrial towards Koptigrad. It's supplying a lot of people. But because we redistributed people elsewhere, including Whale-Tier, we have issues with workers in almost every city. So the best thing to do would be just to resettle those people back in Whale-Tier, or leave them to recover, leave the people to recover. The problem is, if I don't transport all of the people from these cities, as you can see, I think these riverside buildings are the only ones that have any significant population in them. If we don't remove all the people from here, whoever is left is gonna die. So this is the problem. Do we have any countrywide significant production here? Yes, we do. It's fuel, it's oil. So we need to resolve this issue as soon as possible. So how can we resolve this? There's two ways. We can either boost up the production, the living standards in Whale-Tier by supplying with enormous amounts of people. This will affect every single city we have because we won't have workers elsewhere. Or we can resettle people of Whale-Tier to where they have better living standards, and then wait for population to recover potentially during the summer, so we can settle it when it's warm outside, when the heating plant doesn't really need to work that well. The third option is to try to get more workers here. The third option is like more or less hoping for the best. I don't know what to do in this case. We have road vehicle here, new Nizhny Whale-Tier, new coal. This would be the coal. So this would be the heat. No, new coal. Really? Why is it new coal? It should be new heating, and Whale-Tier, new coal. Yeah, new heating. Let's do this. New heating. Fine, just rename it. So this is the one that's not delivering any people because there's no workers here. We are at 28th of January, the winter is almost over, but in 27th of February, I believe, it stops, snow melts, but the temperatures will still be low, so it's not gonna resolve anything. I don't know what to do in this case. I will not unpause this yet. I don't know how long we're gonna play with paused, but if we stay for the rest of the episode paused, let me know what you think, guys. Should we what would you do here? Because having like 1,000 people live here on the coast it's not gonna resolve anything. They are probably something's gonna happen to them, and this is not nice. They could get enough heat with the buses coming in from Galask, and I think we even set one line. Let's see, there's this one from Galask. There we go. Look, maybe it's gonna be fine. Maybe it's gonna be fine. Let's leave it as it is. Let's see if the temperature increases in Weltier. I'm telling you, if you never played a game, Frostpunk, this is nothing. This is nothing compared to that game. Frostpunk is where you have to make hard decisions. These are hard as well. Anyway, going back to our oil supply system, I will continue with this idea just because I don't understand the suggestions. I did not fully understand the suggestions that came from you guys from Stats. If we are supposed to use the road distribution office for this, if so, I'm not sure if I like it. But if... oh, is this done? Oh, it's done. Perfect. No, keep paused. I just need to connect it to the... Oh. Fine. Fine, I just didn't want to create new... let me play with this. Okay, it's still there. What about... No. Let's see... No. Because I made it disappear. I made this one disappear. Okay, it's still there. So I don't know how to make this one disappear again. I don't know. I made this node here, pink one disappear, purple one, whatever color that is. I'm a guy, don't judge me. I don't deal with colors. Snapping off. There we go, and there we go. Just so the oil field is connected to some kind of fire prevention system, blah, 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 blah. We can have more of these, but not here. Oh, they are connected, but that's fine. I'll connect more. Connect 4. Connect more. Connect more. There we go. So they have access through here if the trucks need to, so they can use more this road. But this road. Okay, so let's continue with the oil with the fuel setup. So what I wanted to do here is liquids, and we have pumping stations. So we'll go for overground ones because I decided unilaterally that we should have, I decided, but with your suggestion, and I like it, that we should have overground pipes for our industrial areas. So I'm gonna do the same here. So I'm building this backwards. So from here we have everything connected to this one. I think we should go for another pumping station over here. So this pumping... Oh, no. Demolish this. It needs to be 3 into 1. So this is one of those things. You need to have 3 into 1 because... okay, this is on the wrong side. What about this side? So we need to have this pumping all 3 types of liquids all the way there. This is not related to the shipping system. This is going to be pumping liquids to our internal supply. So internal supply, how are we gonna build this that it looks nice? 1, 2, 3. Let's go straight away for 3 high. Can I build it this way? Yes, I can. So I'm gonna build it parallel to our system over here, parallel to our road. Let's see if we can... I think it's bendy enough. It would be nicer maybe on the opposite side. And also one of the things, like, I love both of those things. So what are the things? I love making stuff brand new, but also I find it challenging and interesting to work with what we have. For example, I love, I enjoyed making these tanker systems and this kind of stuff from scratch. I love it. But also I would love to integrate this system, existing oil export or harbor. I don't want to build a new harbor over here. That would be an easy way out. I want to try to integrate this one, but also try to make it look nice, look natural, like it's new. Currently we still have oil supplies coming in here, so I cannot remove this pipe, and I won't, but later on this pipe is not gonna be here. We're gonna have a different pumping station, again 3 into 1, like this one over here. Let's do this now. So what we need to do now is set this one for construction. Okay, so we need another pumping system that is gonna go towards the harbor. This is a different pumping system. This will actually not be a good thing, because we won't be able to set priorities then. We would have to have another intermediate pumping station between these two, in order to have priorities, and we have space for this, and it looks decent. Looks like we have enough space. Where is this going? Okay, the power is not going there. So what I'm talking about is we need to have a 1x3 pipe. So what we need to have is this pipe 1x3 somewhere. So let's say here. Why? Because then we can set priorities for these pumping stations. So let's say this right hand side is gonna go to the harbor, and I think it's gonna look nice like this. Let's build it. The road is not important. Let's build it parallel to the tankers over here. No connections, like this. I can do this. I can try to make underground. This is interesting. I can try to make underground from here to here, because we still have to do it. We still have to connect it. Let's try. Let's do a piece. Like, okay, we're preserving the current infrastructure. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. But this is gonna be the only one, because we have already a tank over here. So setting this for construction, that's perfectly fine. There you go. I think that's it. And now we would have to have 2 overhead pipes. Overhead. So we're gonna set up this later, but this one here needs to be set up. So let's go with this one first. 1, 2, 3 over the road. Go to the road. Go across the road, and then just connect it over here. Okay, a little bit bendy, but fine. I think I can handle. I don't know if I can handle it. No. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's shrink the circle. Let's cross to the road. Cross the road. And now parallel to the road. Actually, yeah, parallel to the road. And then connect it here. There we go. So this is from the back. All the tanks are connected to pumping station. Pumping station connected to pumping station that is separating oil, fuel and bitumen into 2 directions. One of them in internal storage system. Yeah, sorry, internal consumption system. This is for internal consumption. And we're gonna set this priority, this front one, to be priority number 1. So if there's space here, this needs to be filled. If there's no space there, then the secondary one can fill the harbor. So this should, if the ship is here and our tanks are empty, the ship is not gonna get filled, because priority is the tanks. Okay, and then continuing on, we have a connection between these 3 tanks into the pumping station here. This is gonna be interesting, because the way I set these tanks up, the forward pumping pipes are all to the right and straight, right, straight. So I would like to build the same overhead system like we have over here. You know, 3 parallel pipes. I think it looks much cleaner. I think it looks much nicer. So I would like to go and try to do this. Okay, let's go with the far. Is this right? Yeah, let's go with far right. This is what we deal with now. Right wing factions. This way, and this one goes all the way here. You can see that the pillars are set. That's fine. That's nice. So let's try to go with the right. We need snapping back on. Snapping. There we go. And parallel to this one. You can see that these pillars, they look nice to here, but then over here they're not parallel to each other. That annoys me a little bit. But fine, I think I'm gonna have to learn how to live with this. And the third one would be, let's see if we can connect it. Okay, obviously this way. And can this be a thing? Oh, okay. This could be a problem. It's not really a problem, because we can do this. We can just remove, well, you know what, we have this here. Literally, we can just, I wanted it to look nice, you know, 3 pipes going there. Just I'm trying to be artistic, but we can do it this way. It's still connected. Okay, so this is the second. This is the second to first, or the second system that needs to be set up. This is a third system, and this is a fourth system. So we need to go to number 2 and number 1 because I'm backwards building this. And now we need to have 3 inputs. So from this, it has to have 3 different inputs. This is a pumping station. This can be connected like this. Make it bendy. There we go. So this is from the refinery. We're still gonna have to have this refinery input from this storage facility. We're gonna do that later. But now we have this input. So we have 3 pipes. Let's build it. 1, 2, 3. Shrink this all the way to the road. 3 high. And then we're gonna keep it 3 high as much as we can. This is the first one, right? So go parallel like this and 2 sharp turn. Obviously we need to go a little bit further. No problem, no problem. A little bit higher and a little bit this way and a little bit down. Okay, perfect. Connect it to here. And let's go parallel all the way to here. Continue going there. And then hill causing obstruction. That's fine. We did a lot of terraforming here, so I will just try to fix this real quickly. Just smooth the terrain out a little bit. So I can do it here as well, because I know that we're gonna have issues here. I could have done it before this one. It's like returning to look at the natural as possible. We big oil companies love to do that. You know, greenwashing. Is it greenwashing? Yeah. It's interesting how the biggest, like, you know, we are a good guy now. Oil companies are the best thing in the world now. We are investing in the renewable. They're just looking for profit. They're just... Anyway. Ooh, too long. Okay, that's a problem. That's a little bit of a problem. It's kind of obvious that this one has to be connected here. How long? Too long. Okay, so this needs to be significantly shorter. Blocks. Oh, what about if I connect it here? What if I try to do this? Too long again. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it even shorter by doing a little bit of this. Come on. No, it just doesn't like us. Let's shrink this as much as we can. Yeah, you see how far we can get here. I can try. I don't think it's gonna be ideal, but I can. No. Do this. Don't cancel everything. Like this. Let's build it from here. Oh, look at this. This is millimeters. Literally, literally this much is the deciding if it's gonna. This is how much longer the pipes are. Okay, can we make it shorter here? I'll try. I'll do my best. Shrink the circle as much. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No. We definitely can. I mean, like, if we do it here, look at this. If we shrink it like this. If we cut this one, it's gonna look a little bit weird, but 1, 2, 3. If we do it like this, and then connect it here, overlaps with the existing construction. Let's connect it here first. Okay, we can do this. Okay, so it's connected, and now let's see if we can do this. You can see it works. It works. We can even try to bend it a little bit, and it looks like it's long enough now. Okay, I'm down with this. It can look like this. It's not ideal. We could have built it a little bit closer, but for the future, I think I'm gonna pay attention to this a little bit more. Okay, so we have a tank over here. We have a refinery over here. Now we all know that refinery works like hell knows. I don't know how refinery works. Before it wasn't working like a pumping station. So we used it like, I believe, was it Whale Tier who said use the, or no, it's Nissenberg. He said that we should, so Bill said that we should use refinery as internal storage, and then we did. And then suddenly refinery was empty. Why are you empty? Because the refinery started pumping oil there. And now again, I look at the refinery and it's not working as a pumping station. It works as a storage again. So I don't understand how refinery works. Is it pumping station and refinery? Because these guys are pumping stations and harbors are pumping stations, so you don't have to have a harbor and then next to the harbor, forward pumping station, unless you're pumping it for like long distances. But this works as a pumping station. Refinery, I don't know. It didn't work and it doesn't work. Look, we have bitumen here. Bitumen is connected to this storage. There's no forced bitumen here. It's only excess bitumen that is being produced. Over 100% capacity is pumped into this storage. And who knows how this now works. Okay, continuing on, we have the setup finished here. So the last thing, we need the pumping station from this oil storage into two different... Oh, right. Whoa. I just found out that we actually don't need this pipe. We don't need the last pipe because this is crude oil pipe. And we don't need to pump, we don't need one of those. And I think all the time I was considering this to be our crude oil storage all the way to the right. So we can literally remove this. We can remove this pipe. This pipe is not necessary because we need this for crude oil storage. So we have two ways how we can use this. We can use it for crude oil storage for domestic consumption, which is going to be the second big tank for domestic consumption of oil, which is a lot, and I don't think we need that. The second way we can use that is connected to this storage. So these two tanks can be connected either together or we can make a system of pumps to fill both this storage and this storage at the same time, and then go from this storage and this storage to the refinery at the same time. We can even put a third just to maximize our fuel pipes. So what I'm saying here, we should build before this pumping station here. So that means between this pumping station and this, we need to build another pumping station, and then we're gonna have crude oil connected to this, and then crude oil connected to both this and this tank. And after that, we need to have joint or connection where both this and this tanks will be connected through this pumping station and pump all the crude oil in the refinery. At the same time, this storage will also be pumping crude oil towards our internal. Wow, that's a lot. That's complex. That's complex. Maybe not for you guys. For me, it seems to be a little bit complex. I put this just in general, just to explain what I thought about the pumping system. Let me know what you think. Like, I would like to see photos or like screenshots of what you guys built, because I'm still learning. We're still experimenting. So with a lot of this stuff. So yeah, going back to should we start this? I probably should start with something. So we need to either start to build oil pipes from. Oh yeah, the second system would be to have oil pumps from this storage through one pumping system. So that would be 1 into 3. So this way, 1 into 3, and then we would have this connected to this, and from here connected to this storage and the refinery. The problem, like I said, with this would be that we will have for internal consumption 2 huge, enormous crude oil tanks, which might be a little bit too much. So this is why I'm considering building this more complex system, just because it's simpler. So we would have 1 into 3 here. Again, I don't mind putting it over here. And then we would have this connection here. So connecting this and this. Obviously this pipe is in a way, but we have to build over it then. And then the second one would be here. This is not as complex as the other one. There we go. So this one, and then we would have another pumping station. In this case, that would be 3 into 1. This was 1 into 3. We need 3 into 1. That will be in this direction. In this direction. And then we would have... I can play with undergrounds, doesn't really matter. We would have connection from this one to this one, and then from here to here. Building in the way? What building is in the way? Ah, right, there's a pipeline underneath there as well already. But yeah, so these are the options that we have. I will stop this because I don't want to build underground at the moment. I will stop this construction. But we have already so much stuff to construct. Anyway, I think this is a long one. I need coffee. Coffee time. Right. Oh, that's a good coffee. Lavazza again, the favorite one. Okay, so continuing on this system, I see it like that. Can it be? Is it scalable? I don't know. I didn't think about this. Like, for example, if we need more storage, could I just create a pipe and create more storage? Well, now yes. Now yes, because we have one area here that is not connected, and this is coming directly from the source. This is from the refinery. So we have directly from the source another pipe that can go wherever we want. This pipe can go in another 1 into 3 pumping stations, and then we can go and pump 3 more different storages. If it's 1 storage, well, 3 different storage. Let's go with 3. So yeah, we can scale the storage. Can we scale the refineries? No, I don't think so. I think if we need to increase production of oil, we would have to build a new refinery, of course. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe we could scale up the refinery. This is not even under consideration. This is just what we can do here. So we have these oil industries, plastics, chemical plant, refinery. We can build another one, like here. And then have another pumping station pumping crude oil into it. And how do we supply the rest of the system? We would have to build another 3 into 1 pumping station before this. So we have oil and bitumen coming from this refinery plus from the other one here into this. So yeah, it is scalable. It's going to be a little bit disruptive to our production because we're going to have to cut the pipes. Should I consider this? No, I don't think we need more than this one vanilla refinery for whatever needs we have. So I think this would be enough, one refinery, and we don't have to consider additional production capacity. We should consider additional storage potentially. We are storing it in this for exports, in this for domestic consumption, plus domestic consumption is being stored, will be stored in our new strategic oil reserves over here. This is also going to look nice, I think. Yeah, look at them. Look at how much steel is going to be delivered here. This is going to be shocking for our steel industry. Which actually, something is wrong with it. Let's see what's wrong with it. What's wrong with the... Okay. So, whoa. Why is there only... Is there no power here? Whoa. Go back here. Why didn't you fill all the way in? Just wait until I loaded. What the hell is this? Iron, yeah. Why is he transporting only this little amount of iron? Whoa. What just happened here? He's waiting to be loaded. I told him to wait. No, it's not fuel. He has fuel. I told him to wait until loaded. Did we have any advanced setup set here? Whoa. Why is this gravel here? What is in this train? Whoa. No, there's no gravel. Seriously? Was this set up like that? No, that's impossible. Do I have to do this? I don't think I have to do this, but why doesn't it have more iron? I'll send them back one more time. I just wanted to check why. I'll send them back one more time. I'm just gonna tell them you need to have this on there. Okay, and if you go back, unload, load. So go... Okay, he is going there, okay. Can you just go back? I don't know what he did here. I think some iron... Did some iron disappear here? I thought it was over 40, like 46 tons or something. Let's go one more time and see how he does. Because we have iron. Iron is there. I thought maybe electricity is bad or something. Okay. He still has this as his next stop. Fuel shouldn't be too low. This is decent amount of fuel. I'll let him play. I'll let him do whatever he needs to do. Maybe he got, for some reason, when I send him back, maybe he thinks he needs to go into the other loading base, so he's gonna make the full circle around. But I'll leave him at this. You know, I can tell him to go to unload this little amount that he has, but it doesn't look like this is not working or whatever. Looks like it should be working because we have steel. Anyway, too bad I never finished this little train supply system over here, separated from everything else. I think the steel storage is a problem still. I think I should set up this steel storage somewhere else, or at least, you know, either finish this or finish something better. This, of course, is not gonna work like this. This needs to be separated, all of these lines. But anyway, I'll pause. I'll continue pausing. I'm gonna check our cities, how they're doing, because we still didn't resolve all the issues. We have 6,900 people in Murmansk. That was 8,000 previously. Heads up. So it's still problems we have here. Koptigrad has 5,000 people, 200 additional people. Well, unemployed. I don't think we can put more pressure on this, and most of the Koptigrad is going to be building this, so I wanted to expand the population here, but we're going to do that at a different time. I'm not going to touch it now. Babushkino, how is you doing? 9,200 people. How many unemployed? Only 500. That's a decent number. I mean, like, we are... Oh, missing plastics. 18 a.m. What's with this? Plastics missing. Where is the loophole? Where is the problem? Problem is... Do these guys have fuel? Yeah, they do. Problem is that there's no plastics. Let's see what's there with the plastics. Go back to the plastic distribution. That would be these guys. We can see that some trucks are missing already, so that means that they're on the way. Do we have plastics here? Plastics full. We are full of plastics. So we need to see it's between this and this storage over here. Are they really using that much plastic for building their trains? Not. I don't think so. They only need 0.7 tons, 700 kilos of plastic. That's actually a lot. And we have plastic storage here for 17 tons. Right. And then vehicles. Where is you? What? Whoa. He is coming. Is he full of plastics? 1.8 tons. Whoa. Yes. Where is this road cargo station? That's this one here. No. I need your... Oh, this is not under distribution. Okay, let's see this. Is this on the distribution list? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. So what's the problem here? I think we're distributing plastic only to big areas, like to storage areas here and here. And then we have these guys delivering plastics in here. I think we might have a... No, we don't. I thought we had a storage issue, but no. What are we missing here? Mechanical components. Whoa, really? 400 tons of mechanical components. No. Well, compared to other stuff, yes, but no. Okay, so if we have some... Ah, here we go. This is the problem. The problem is this one. Ha! I only put it to 30%. So they're delivering plastic, but in a small amount. So probably the same thing is with steel. Yeah, we only have 31%. Still, it doesn't matter. I don't care about steel, mechanical components. All fine, all good. Don't care. The problem is plastics, because this is being consumed a little bit more than expected. I will get a little bit bigger storage of plastic with it, where 18 AM is going to be ecstatic about this. He loves plastic. He's the greatest guy ever. He loves plastic. What's with ship? You're still filling? Did I tell you to wait until loaded? Yeah, I did. Coal, is it being delivered? Probably. Wait. This has only 2,600 tons of coal, and this ship has 8,000? Oh, crap. That's not even close. I should probably use both of these as coal storage. And I don't think even that is going to be. What's the price of the... What's your price? What's your price? How much is worth? Whoa, 900,000 rubles. Okay. Decent. Okay, so what we can do here is... I'm going to do this. We need more coal, obviously. So what I'm going to tell him, you don't have to wait until loaded. So just go away. He's going to start exporting coal straight away. Perfect. Just cash in on that. What is going to happen here? I'm going to chase down our coal train. And we can double up on coal. I won't do this now, but we can. So what's with this? These are being... This one is going to... whoa. Is there a coal shortage or something? Right, power supply. Whoa. Ah, darn it. Yeah, power supply. Let's see if the power supply is gonna be resolved. Let's find the underwater cable here. It's finished. It's finished and we still have power issues, really? It doesn't seem so. Okay. Is Disco Ball done? No. Disco Ball is still not done. So we built the underground. You see the voltage? This is high voltage. What about this? No. We need to see in the buildings, because this is where we're gonna see how much power is going through the cables. Well, we can see it through here. I need to create another bypass. We need to get this nuclear power plant in the operation. We need to supply it with nuclear fuel. Unfortunately, we need to produce it ourselves, because game mechanics work perfectly fine. So you can just import nuclear fuel. We actually have to create our own nuclear fuel, and we are not that close to that. Here we go. Time-wise, we have a few minutes. I think it's gonna be too complex to start on this now. I can go for... Let's go with one, and I can go for bulldozers. Fine, let's go for three bulldozers. So we can just level where we're gonna put factories. We already... Oh, darn it. Right, doesn't matter. So uranium processing plant, we're gonna work on this later. I need to get the math again correct, and you know how people are with the math. If I don't do my math correctly, they're gonna criticize me in the comment section. So we gonna start on our nuclear industry soon. What do you need here? Concrete. You should be having that delivered soon. What's with this? People during the winter time. I don't think you're gonna get people here, because technical services, we are building that as well. Is this short road? No, it's not. Really? Just move. There we go. And this one needs to be this. Wait. This is technical services. I think this one has entrance to two sides. Pause. Here we go. Two sides. So we can construct this. This would be nuclear. Fine, nuclear 2, and this one here needs to be constructed by nuclear go away, nuclear road. No, just nuclear road. There we go. So this should be finished. This is technical services, yes, for snow plowing and stuff. We have a crap load of railroad work done here. We still have 2 lines to finish. And then electrification, but we have this one line already connected to NATO border with electricity, so technically we can put 1 train into production. But I'm not in a rush in doing this. Maybe I should be. I don't know if I said, but maybe I should be. Let's go and finish this one. We have 2 more of these to finish, so let's just maybe I should be. There we go. So we have that this line to finish. Let's see Nisesburg. What's it? Thomasburg. St. Thomasburg looks like it's doing fine. Electricity looks like it's still an issue here. We have, well, it's not, electricity voltage is fine, but the megawatts, it's not, megawatts are not getting here. Megawatts are not getting here. See, this is the problem. So we need more megawatts. What's with this? So this bypass is done, but this bypass is not going to do anything because there's no new electricity flowing through these cables. It's only the old electricity. So we need to create a redundancy to here, but from, so this is the bottleneck here. The bottleneck of our electricity is here. So let me just check this and this and this. This shows us the color of the cables. This, I think, this line is our bottleneck. This is the only line connecting one side of the country and the other side of the country. So we need a bypass, because this one over here is connected to Koptigrad, and Koptigrad has two different redundancies going over the mountains. So we have a lot of redundancy, but they're all from here, from this switch to this switch. We have only one 18 megawatt cable connecting those two. And all of this industry, all the Nisesburg, all the Babushkino, all the St. Thomasburg, all of it is powered by this. The two solutions to this is to create redundancy. The second solution is to build power plant on the other side, which we did both of those things, but, well, not really redundancy part, because I didn't still construct power to go there. I did go with underwater cable, and, well, obviously they didn't go out well. Yeah, I can see. Well, why is it getting only this much? And these cables here seem to be yellow. I think they are getting a lot of electricity through these cables. It doesn't show here though. And then this is connected through the system back here. So we have these, and you can see this cable getting yellow. Oh no. Now this cable is getting yellow. Like I said, there's a lot of electricity going through here, and there's a lot of electricity. This is from the power plant, I believe. Is it? I think so, yeah, from the power plant. But this, why is this yellow? I don't know why this one is yellow, because this one should be green, because this power plant is not supplying 18 megawatts. It's supplying much less. It's supplying much less. And especially because this cable here is, I think, 15 megawatt cable. So it shouldn't be yellow. This one should handle all the electricity it goes through it. So this is supplying to the system as well. The best solution would be to have power generation on this side. We might do something like this, but again, creating a power plant here, it will bring its own problems. I mean, it is coal country still. We could have coal power plant around here, but we don't have a lot of space for that. But anyway, let's talk about this in the next one. Okay, we're gonna finish off here. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Nasty comment, not dislike button. I'm kidding. Dislike button is fine as well. But leave a comment in the comment section if you don't agree with some of the stuff that we are doing. Okay, like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have description of the video. Thanks for everything, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.